What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Terence Crawford in the news, man. I want to go ahead and kind of like silence all this extra BS, bro. That's been going on. I see it's people that still, before this video even starts, let me go ahead and say, this video, a lot of people are gonna dislike this video. I don't care. That's what I love about my channel. I can speak my mind. I don't have to follow a certain agenda. If I feel like something is wrong, I'm gonna speak on it. And I feel like something is wrong in this opinion. Now, many people still try to put Inoue as #1 pound for pound. I'm here to tell you that this is not true. Inoue has never been pound for pound on my list. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's a great fighter, but for me, like people, I think what did Inoue start at 108? Did he start at like 108 or 112? I can't. But first of all, let me just state this here. I find it very weird that a grown man can weigh in at 112 pounds, bro. Like, that's really weird to me. But it's like people want to give him a lot of credit because I believe he started at either 108 or 112 pounds. I just fact checked myself. It's 100. He started at 108 pounds. He got a title at 108, 112, 115, 118, and now 122. He's a 5-division world champion, and that's cool. But the issue that I have with that, bro, if you look at 108. He started at 108 pounds up to a 5-division world champion and 2-time undisputed. That's amazing. I give him credit for that. But the thing about it is, the reason why I would never put him over somebody like Terence Crawford or somebody like Alexander Usyk is because let's keep it a buck here, bro. Those weight classes down there are separated by like 3 pounds, bro. And I get it that every pound matters, bro. But first and foremost, bro, let's keep it a buck, bro. If we do the difference, bro, 108 moving up to 122 pounds, bro, that's just a 14-pound difference, bro. So it's like Terence Crawford literally just did that in 2 He did in 2 weight classes. Terence Crawford did what Inoue did in 2 weight classes, bro. He moved up 14 pounds, bro. It just so happens that it's different weight classes that separate the 14 pounds in Inoue's situation, and it's only 2 weight classes that separate the 14 pounds in Terence Crawford's situation. So it's like I throw that in. I use that as a factor, and then also, if I'm being honest with you, bro, like, this is the funny thing. Usyk, because Inoue, because he's at such a smaller weight class, bro, like he doesn't fight really like any legitimate threats, in my opinion. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The last big name that I know Inoue to fight was Stephen Fulton, which is a good, I give him credit for MJ. MJ was a good fighter. Stephen Fulton, you got, matter of fact, but even before I name a list of people that he just fought, right? I guarantee you the same people that want to hold him as #1 pound for pound can't even name the biggest names on his resume without going to Google. If you do, you will say Nonito Donaire, who was my favorite fighter. Now that was one of the smaller fighters that I really watched. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time, Nonito Donaire, and a first ballot Hall of Fame. But if you give him credit for Nonito Donaire, bro, Nonito Donaire was old and past his prime when Inoue faced him. I give him, but Nonito Donaire, Stephen Fulton, and then even MJ is not on Nonito Donaire level nor Stephen Fulton level, but it's like, bro, y'all, like, you can't even like name the guys that he's fought. He's finna get ready to fight this dude Picasso, who I just saw fight not too long ago or whatnot. And Picasso is okay, but it's like, bro, these are not fighters that, to me, that are pound for pound worthy if you beat them. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example, right? You guys never hold the same standard, bro. Terence Crawford was receiving a lot of criticism, bro, but I guarantee you, I guarantee you, I can name a lot more champions on Terence Crawford's resume than you can on than you can on Naoya Inoue's resume. I guarantee you, without a doubt, I guarantee you can find better opponents on Terence Crawford per opponent. You can find better opponents on Terence Crawford's resume than you can Inoue. All right. Secondly, bro, my thing is this, bro. I love Usyk to death. Usyk is one of my favorite fighters of all time. And I'm not saying that to get no cool points with y'all or nothing like that. I'm just speaking my personal opinion. I really love the way Usyk fights. Usyk is not even number one pound for pound to me. And if you guys have an issue with that, allow Usyk to tell you himself who is number one pound for pound.
Best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
European.
No, world. Best fighter
World.
in the world, yeah.
I think it's Terence Crawford.
Many believe it's you. Many believe you're the best fighter.
No, I'm not the best fighter in the world. It's Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford, number one, yeah?
Yeah.
Who's the best?
Now, I would definitely put Usyk at number 2 at this point. Usyk is a Hall of Famer, a first ballot Hall of Famer. As soon as he retires, he's a Hall of Famer, no doubt in my mind. No, I don't even think that's up for debate. Undisputed at cruiserweight, then moves up, beats Anthony Joshua twice, beats Tyson Fury twice, beats Daniel Dubois twice. Like, the dude's resume is just like, oh my gosh, he has the perfect resume in my opinion. But I still wouldn't put him over Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford has accomplished what no other male fighter has accomplished. And he did it again. Look at what Terence Crawford did, bro. The odds were stacked against him. You know, he actually did what Usyk did, but just, Terence Crawford moved up 2 weight classes, right? Fought Canelo Alvarez, who many people had as on the pound for pound list, right? So he fought a pound for pound champion, right? Or somebody on the pound for pound list. Has Inoue ever fought anybody on a pound for pound list? I'm just anybody. Has Inoue ever fought anybody on a pound for pound list? No, because there's not too much of a challenge down in that little bitty pencil weight class that he's at. And again, this is gonna sound like I'm hating, but I'm just telling you my opinion. If I'm hating, the word hate gets thrown around so loosely, bro. If you have an opinion against somebody that's not favorable towards them, you're automatically a hater. But then, if that's the case, though, then I could just use that same term and flip it on you, because if you have an opinion against Terence Crawford being number 1, then I could call you a hater, right? But then I guarantee you wouldn't be saying that you're a hater, are you? Now, to me, what a hater is, if I come on here saying, oh, Inoue is trash, he sucks, and his car's trash and all this, and I don't like how he dresses and stuff, then you can call me a hater. But when I'm stating my opinion on something, I don't think he's number 1 pound for pound, I mean, that's not hating, that's me just stating my opinion. But anyways, he's never fought a pound for pound fighter. Terence Crawford has, and beat him twice. In Errol Spence and in Canelo Alvarez, bro. Usyk has fought, I don't think anybody had Anthony Joshua on the pound for pound. Technically, you're not supposed to have any heavyweights on the pound for pound list. The pound for pound list was created to not have heavyweights on there. So, but a lot of y'all don't know that. But anyways, I think with him beating Tyson Fury alone, that was an amazing. Has Inoue ever beaten anybody does he have anybody on his resume with the stature of a Tyson Fury or a Canelo Alvarez or an Errol Spence? And before you guys try to say Stephen Fulton, because I saw it was so funny, man. I saw this post where this dude was like saying how Inoue beat Stephen Fulton, so he's pound for pound number 1. And when I asked him, I said, bro, ain't nobody, including myself, have Stephen Fulton on nobody's pound for pound list. So how does beating Stephen Fulton equate him to being number 1 pound for pound? And that's things that you guys do. That's why I tell you guys, you need to stop. You got to stop bashing your opponent, your favorite fighter's opponents, because then if your favorite fighter beats them, I'm gonna use your words against you. And then what are you gonna say? Because nobody has Stephen Fulton as number 1 pound for pound. Nobody, including myself. As a matter of fact, a lot of people, when this fight was announced, when Stephen Fulton and Inoue was announced, if you would have been like, oh, I think Stephen Fulton's gonna win, the first thing you Inoue fans would have said said was, who is Stephen Fulton beating and what has he done? He hasn't done nothing. All he lost to Brandon Figueroa. I thought he lost to Brandon Figueroa. Y'all would have said that. So now I'm finna use that against you. Stephen Fulton was never on pound for pound list. I like Stephen Fulton a lot, but he's not a pound for pound list in my opinion. So who is Inoue beating? Nobody. And that's what I said. Like Inoue, and the thing that's funny to me is, bro, it don't matter who Inoue fights. Y'all are not gonna hold him to the same standards as y'all hold Terence Crawford, and I don't think that that's right. I don't think that's fair, and I'm gonna speak on that. You know, it's funny on Facebook they have like this little thing where they announce a fight, right? If you go to the comment section, you'll see like people like it, they'll love it, and then you'll see people put the ha face. Like the people that put the ha face, they'll be bashing the fight, like, oh, why is this dude fighting him? All he's trash and all that, right? Inoue fights Picasso, and I kid you not, bro, you don't see nobody taking no type of credit away from the fight or nothing. And this dude Picasso just struggled with a dude. Well, he ain't really struggled. He won, but he's not. I don't think he's ready for that level. As a matter of fact, even the commentators were saying that he's not ready for an Inoue yet, bro. He's not on that level yet, bro. But nobody has a problem with dude fighting him, but y'all got a problem with everybody Terence Crawford fights. Like, get out of here. Terence Crawford is #1 pound for pound. It's not up for debate. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?